just about to get started. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Now fly ball to right center. Touches down, that's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
This looks like extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that misses. Ball two. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Trout flying around third. In comes the run from second. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll reach second with one away.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Acuna gets under it. Out. Number two. So up next, Nolan Shotwell. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Number 0, Luis Angel Acuna.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Acuna getting the start in center, hitting leadoff in today's game, and his batting average this season is over 310.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball. Two and two. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Benintendi up here.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And a 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout under this one. And that will end the inning. Here on the south side, now it's the DH for the Angels. Jorge Soler. That one out to right. Hayes has a beat on it. And there's one away. Here's Adam Frazier. There's a line drive to left field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a two-bagger. One out, runner at second. Bryce Teodosio, the next to hit for the Angels. On a line. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the second baseman, Michael Garcia. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Christian Walker.
Ball. Ball 2.
That
Ball
misses.
3.
And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Bogaerts swings through that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Isaac Collins.
No, foul ball.
Low, hustling after it. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Salvador Perez. And that one fouled off. One. That one to first. On to Bogaerts. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Now Correa up to hit. Fly to center his first time. In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
No,
well, this is a
that's
guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In the air, right field. Hayes on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. Tripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings through that. Teal gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Now, Chase might draw. And that's fouled off. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The turn by Garcia at second. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Acuna can't hold up, and that's a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. Runner at third, 2 away. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Base hit center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed up.
Runner on the go. Benintendi at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit of velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the go again. No throw, he's in there safely. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Play made, that ends the inning. Back at right field. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel.
Ball. Nope. That's inside.
That's a little bit low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gets up, throws to first in time. He stole the hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Oh.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day. And next for the Angels, Bryce Teodosio. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-2. In the dirt. Just missing there. And the count is filled up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Sets him down on strike. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning, Bo Bichette steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Brings it in. 1 down.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And now it's Christian Walker. Foul ball there.
Whoa.
Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. Bogaerts, 33 years old, and he was born in Aruba. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some.
And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Michael Garcia. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. I'm really not sure how these kinds of hits get through the infield sometimes, but that's the definition of a seeing eye ground ball, and you'll take it any day as a hitter.
This one in the air. And there's 1 down. So up next Josh Lowe, 1 for 2.
Josh Lowe.
Fought off foul.
Oh.
Hit on the ground to short. There's 1. Throw to first, baby.
He's there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Salvi steps into the box now.
That's the ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Lowe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses. And now 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. snagged at first. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Nope. Oh, one.
Teodosio on the move. And a quick out, number one. And now it's Austin Hayes. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In for a strike. Good slider. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The White Sox trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got let the game come to you.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. And we are tied. It's all tied up thanks to the home run. On the mound now, Chase Silseth.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That is the inning. Leading off, Nolan Shanuel.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Fouled off left side.
That's a ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air to left center, Acuna on his way over, and there's one down. So now here's the DH, Jorge Soler. Late on that fastball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And next for LA, Adam Frazier. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Oh.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Left field. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Teodosio. He's one of the... So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet.
Threw it by him. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Designated hitter, Andrew.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Ball inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
This one in the air, center field. Trout on his horse. Two down. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Booyah. A two-run homer. So two down. Isaac Collins steps to the plate for the White Sox. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at right field. So in now for the Angels, Michael Garcia. And there's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fouls it back with two strikes. The 0-2. Set down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's Trout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball.
Bounce to third. Bichette. To first, and two away to start the seventh. At the plate, Josh Lowe, 1 for 3. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings through that one. It's just back here on the south side. Bottom of the 7th. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Silson, a 6-foot righty, 215 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Teodosio on the move, takes it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Austin Hayes. Pitch
That's
misses. Ball 1. And he swings through that one. Here's a high chopper. 25 takes it to the bag. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Chase Maidroff. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. Fouled off down the right side. Loves it on the dive. Throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit. Here's Carlos Correa. White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Leisure.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tying run at the plate. Just missed. And he's out, trying to get back to first. Double play. So digging in, Nolan Shotwell.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts. Third out. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, the White Sox lead. Oh, man. Luis, new pitcher in the game for the Angels, Nick Sandlin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
On the ground to the left. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now they've got some speed on first.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And up next for Chicago, Bo Bichette. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Christian Walker steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. That's inside. That one finds the zone. 3-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Huh.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Frazier now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one lifted to left. Collins settles under it. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Bryce Teodosio digs in now. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. So again, you're left-handed.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Does anybody know I have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah. She was hanging around some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. Maybe it's a rumor. People telling a lie. Or maybe she's not with some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Yeah, yeah. Angel of mercy, could you come on down? Sit yourself beside me on my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say, you're gonna bring her back to me now by the end of the day.